Show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why.
For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. All right. That song just gets right into me. Have had two whiskeys so far tonight. I started with Little Trinity from Gooderham and Worts. That's one of the Corby range. Corby being producers of Wisers and Lot 40 and a bunch of other Canadian things. And then I had a remarkable, tremendous Compass box, no name. Beautiful, beautiful Isla, sweet peated whiskey, sweet and fruity and peated, and just wonderful. John Glazer has done a remarkable job of putting that one together. With, I believe, Lagavulin, there's some Kalila in there, and there's some Kleinleash. John Glazer uses Kleinleash and Lagavulin a lot. And he added something else, which was aged in a French oak, and I don't know what it was. And I didn't look at the site, so I don't know what is in there besides the Kleinleash and the Kalila, and probably Lagavulin, because the other two are Diageos, and Lagavulin's a Diageo, and on and on. Tonight, or this time, something different. Excuse me a moment, my phone just made a noise. I'll be right back. That was my ex. She texted me a message saying that she's dying from the heat, that they're having a heat wave. And most places are having a heat wave right now. It's still pretty warm right here. And my little air conditioner in the window is just keeping up with it. So that's working out. I didn't mention what I was having yet, was I? Before I was interrupted. Anyway, oh, she texted me again. Did you hear that? I will get back to her after I've done recording this video. Got some of this oatcakes here to get rid of all the peat and all the sweetness from the last whiskey that I had, which was the Compass box. No name. What I have here is a very simple looking label. It says Fountana. There it goes again. There's the sound from the phone. Single malt Scotch whiskey distilled at Tobermory Distillery, aged 21 years. Hogshead number 230000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. Okay, 2, 3, 6 zeros and 2 0 after that. So 2300000020. Filled the 6th of February 1995 and bottled the 4th of May 2016. 21 years old. Single cask bottling in a natural cask strength, non-chill filtered, non-added coloring, may contain small traces of cask sediment, 49.2% alcohol by volume. Now that is an honest label. It's not fancy, it's honest. This is a 21-year-old whiskey. And it only cost me, well, the bill says $142.99. 10 cents for the bottle deposit, $14.30 provincial liquor tax, goods and services tax, $7.15. Grand total out the door, $164.52. That's under $200. To find a 21-year-old single malt in British Columbia under $200 is remarkable. This is from the Tobermory Distillery, the same people who make Licorice 10, and Licorice 10 is one of my favorites. I've had many whiskeys, but Lecheg 10 is one that I always come back to. This has a wood top cork. We're gonna. Oh, it's a loose one. So loose, in fact, that it didn't pop. There. Okay. Let's pour a dram of this. And it's 21 years old, so maybe let it sit for a while. I'll be right back after I answer that text message. Such interruptions. I hope I don't have any technical glitches because of this. So this is our 21-year-old Tobermory. I've never had Tobermory before. I've had Lecheg, which is their peated version, but I've never had Tobermory itself, the unpeated Tobermory. I have never found a regular expression distillery edition of Tobermory, and this one is a is from the Whiskybroker, and very simple labeling. Very simple labeling, very simple bottling, no box, nothing fancy, just here it is. It's got like a pretty light color. It's pale gold, I guess. And it's coat the glass a little bit and see if we got some kind of legs happening here. Yeah, they're moving. Okay. This is bottled at 49.2% alcohol by volume. It's fairly pale, it's natural color, not chill filtered. It's got a beautiful nose of ex-bourbon barrel. There's another text message. I'm going to have to call her after I finish this video. Ah, beautiful. I'm getting the classic ex-bourbon barrel nose here. I don't know if it's first fill or not. I'm getting quite a bit of alcohol. I'm getting things like apples and pears and vanilla. It's something else that I'm trying to put my finger on and I can't. I don't have it yet. I know there's something else there. Something spicy. Intense vanilla. That's what it is. Intense vanilla. Something floral as well, while at the same time spicy. Floral, it's like marigolds or something. Yeah, something floral and vanilla. Tobermory is from the Isle of Malt, so it's an island whiskey. It's off the mainland. That is quite an intense nose. This is a high alcohol. There's lots of vanilla. Some pears, apples. Did I mention those already? Spicy, at least on the nose. So I'm guessing these are not first fill ex-bourbon barrels, and the color, which is rather pale, would suggest that it's not. So this had to be in the cask for a long time for the cask to do its work and make it something good. Okay. Yeah, lots of vanilla. And something else floral once again coming in. I still might have a little bit of that peat left over from the last thing I had, which was the Compass Box No Name. Let's clean that out completely. And the legs are hanging on from this 21-year-old. They're just sitting there. So 49.2 alcohol by volume. That's in the sweet. That's in the sweet spot. Let's get my palate completely cleaned. Clean sweep. Get rid of all the peat. There might be some subtlety here. I may need to add some water. Which I didn't do with the No Name. No Name was fantastic without water. Ah. To the anaconda, to the anaconda. Oh, nice. My first mouthful of Tobermory ever. Definitely ex-bourbon. Let's get another sip in. Maybe I should keep it in my mouth for about 20 seconds because it is 21 years old. Okay. There's a fair bit of alcohol burn on this one. Alcohol burn. What flavors am I getting besides that? Some vanilla. Not much else. Vanilla and alcohol burn. Let's add some water. I think 1 spoon should do it. I think. See what that spoon does. A whole spoon, because this is intense. This just burns. And you know, something bottled at 49 usually wouldn't burn me, but I'm just getting a lot of alcohol. Just a lot of alcohol. And it doesn't seem to be carrying that much in the way of flavors. It's just the alcohol. Strong alcohol. Did I see any sediments? Not really. I don't see any sediments. They said that there would be sediments on it. Don't see any sediments. Try again. Okay. With the addition of 1 spoon of water, the alcohol, that harsh alcohol burn is gone. I'm getting apples and pears. That floral note is a lot weaker than it was before. It's just subtle. It's still there, but it's very subtle. Apple and pear. Pear. Pear on the palate. Pear. A little bit of white pepper. Pear and a bit of white pepper. Something a little bit salty and briny as well. Salty and briny and peppery on the tongue. Definitely some tannins and a little bit of bitterness in that pear and something floral. But really there is not a lot of complexity to this. It was aged in a hogshead. So a hogshead is reused bourbon barrels that were broken down and then rebuilt to make a hogshead. How old was the hogshead? How used was the hogshead? It's a single cask, yes, it's one hogshead. It doesn't say how many bottles came out of that hogshead. This is my first Tobermory. Maybe it will get more interesting as the bottle level goes down. We've just gone from here, we're just getting even to not even to the shoulder. This may open up and get interesting with time. Once again, here is the label. If you can find this one, good luck. Maybe you can't find it. You probably can't. 21 years old. I'm getting a little hint of black licorice in there too. Now that the water's been added and so on. A little bit of black licorice. Not very much. Maybe. And it's possible that with one spoon I killed this. I will have to come back to it in the future. I will have to come back and try it again. Maybe 6 months from now, 8 months from now, and let you know what I think of it. Right now I feel that the bottle needs to open up, and it may get better. The finish is just dry. Just dry. My mouth is dry. I'm getting a little bit of tannins and a little bit of pear, some kind of fruitiness, a little bit of saltiness, and a little bit of white pepper. But really, I don't know what to think of this yet. I'll have to come back to it. Anyways, this is going to be the last one for tonight. I have to get back to my ex and see what she said in her last comment, her last text message. Anyhow, until next time, slanchava.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Yeah.